May I come in?
Yes, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah, please have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mr. Kapil, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Kapil Laxman Nalawade. I am born in Satara. I done my graduation in physics. Then I done my post graduation in political science, and now I am pursuing civil services.
Okay. So, your name is Kapil Laxman Nalawade, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you please tell me, in the Hindu mythology, where, at which place is this word Kapil, or some sage, some Kapil Muni is there, Kapila cow. So, can you please elaborate a bit?
Yes, sir. Sir, there is a mention of Kapil Muni in Hindu mythology, which specifically associated with the wisdom, and Kapil Muni known for the foundation of Samkhya philosophy, which believes in two principles: the principle of dualism, where universe exists in Purush and Prakriti, and second thing, to liberate or get liberation from this world, you need to acquire knowledge, then you will get your liberation, which is the philosophy of Kapil Muni.
Sankhya philosophy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and is there any relation of this theory with the Bhagavad Gita?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about that, sir.
Okay, and how dualism is different from non-dualism?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about that, sir.
Okay, who gave the philosophy of non-dualism?
Sir, Advaita philosophy given by Adi Shankaracharya.
Okay, so presently Mahakumbh is going on. Can you relate the role of Adi Shankaracharya with the present Mahakumbh?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about relation of Adi Shankaracharya with Mahakumbh.
Okay, understood. Can you please elaborate a bit about Kapila Gai, Kapila cow?
Yes, sir. Sir, Kapila cow has a sacred place in the Hindu mythology, which worshipped across the Hindu mythology. I am aware about only that fact.
Okay, so nowadays there are a lot of people who are saying that we need more protection of cows. So what is your opinion on that? What is the present status of cow as an animal in India? Some people are even asking to make the cow as a national animal.
Sir, there are some challenges regarding the cows. We can see the stray cows, which has been not taken very care effectively, which cause sometimes accidents, also the railway accident. So in that regard, we should protect the cows, and the decision regarding declaring as a national animal, the decision has to be taken with the consensus in the parliament, so they can take better decisions.
And there is cow vigilantism also.
Yes, sir.
So what is your take on that?
Yes, sir. Sir, they are doing a voluntary job for the protection of cow. This is the good aspect, but they should not breach the rule of law, where they take the punishment action those against who are harming the cow. So this should be stopped. If they are taking actions with the softer tone regarding protecting, creating awareness, that is good aspect. If they are breaching the law, they should be punished according to the law.
Right. So in the ancient time, and even in maybe last century, when we were primarily based on agriculture, the role of cows was very high, and probably that might be the practical reason why the cow protection was important. In current context, where the share of service sector is high, and we are moving towards developed country status. So, do you think the protection of cow is that much important?
Sir, yes, we are developing, but most of our population, like 40% or 45% of workers, still dependent on agriculture, and they don't have much income in terms of income from agriculture. If we can integrate the livestock farming with the agriculture, so they can have better income opportunity. in terms of export of milk products, exports of some meat products, so they can get a better income opportunity. So in that regard, cow is important. And recently, India is focusing on diversifying its markets due to challenges in USA. So the milk-related products can be exported to African and Latin American countries. So I think in that regard, we should protect.
Okay. Can you name few schemes of the government of India for the betterment of livestock sector?
Yes. Sir, there is a mission of Gokul which focus on vaccination, developing better hybrid cows, so it will improve the productivity. And along with that, there is a vaccination drive against the foot and mouth disease, so they can be better protected.
Okay, fine. Your name also involves one very important word, Lakshman.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell a few traits of Lakshman which you also have?
Yes. Sir, first, loyalty towards brother, which same value I do have. I have loyalty towards my family. Second thing, the Lakshman has a very sir, I am aware about only one quality.
Okay, and there is a loyalty towards brother, but what about loyalty towards spouse? Lakshman, he left his wife alone.
Yes, sir.
So, do you think he is balancing his duties in the family?
Sir, it becomes sometimes difficult to balance your duties towards your wife, towards your work, and other family members. So, in that regard, sir, I think Lakshman is falling short in terms of committing duties towards his wife. Sir.
Right. Suppose you are the police in charge of a district, and there is a case where some cow vigilants have basically undertaking some violent activity, and you get a political pressure that you should not take action against these people because they belong to the group which is the vote bank of the political party in the state. So how will you deal with the situation?
Sir, if they provide me order in the written that I don't have to take any action, then I will restrict myself. But if they are just giving me oral orders, so I will take action as per the law, whichever requirement it is, because my duty is towards law and order rather than any political calculations in that district.
Your senior is giving you written order which is not as per law. Will you still accept it?
No, sir. If it is not according to the law, then I will not accept it, sir.
Yeah, but you did not mention this point.
Sorry, sir. I missed that out.
Fine. Do you know the name of 7 Chiranjeevis in the Hindu mythology?
Sorry, sir. I am not aware about that.
Okay, fine. You have studied from Parshuram Bhau College, right?
Yes, sir.
That's why Parshuram is one of the Chiranjeevi.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And you have been following, you listen the stories of Stoicism.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain what is Stoicism, the philosophy, and like what have you learned, and something which you are implementing in your life?
Yes, sir. Sir, Stoic philosophy can be understood from the 3 principles. First, living in harmony with the nature like aging, death, and the nature of human being, that is rational. So you have to live according to that rather than going diverting from that. Second thing, the dichotomy of control, where you have to control on your action and thoughts only. Other things are not under your control. So it helps in you channelizing your focus and energy on action and thoughts only. And third, the focus is on emotional response to particular situation or tragedy rather than reacting without any thought. So this is the philosophy of Stoicism. And in terms of me applying the Stoicism, first I apply in terms of reflective writing, which is the one of the practice in Stoicism to develop various virtues like courage, wisdom, and discipline. So in that regard, I am practicing Stoicism.
Can you tell me one real life event from your life where the practice of Stoicism has helped you immensely?
Yes, sir. Sir, in my last interview attempt, I am not able to clear the interview stage. In that regard, analysis of my thoughts, my behavior, my actions during that interview pattern helped me in identifying my mistakes and what should I do for improving in that aspect. So overall analysis from the stoic perspective helped me to improve from that experience.
Okay. How Stoicism is different from the Raj Yoga philosophy?
Which philosophy?
Raj Yoga, given by Patanjali.
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about that.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
You have done debating in your college.
Yes, ma'am.
If I ask you that you are into a debate, you have to argue on both sides, for and against as well, on the issue of reservation. Can you give me some points for both sides?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, there is any how many points I have to give?
Just 1 point for both sides.
Yes, ma'am. In terms of favor of reservation, it provides a level playing field specifically to the marginalized section. So it establishes the trust and legitimacy of the political institution. And in terms of negative, the reservation fails to update over the period of time. So there is a benefit to not reach to the last section of the society. So this is the aspect where reservation falls short.
Does the policy of reservation suppress meritorious individuals?
Ma'am, 50% of reservation has been given in the institution, but rest 50% of reservation is based on the merit. And second thing, the reservation do not apply in the private institution, so which provides opportunities based on the merit. So in my opinion, it does not impact the merit, but it promotes the diversity in institutions.
There is 60% reservation now.
Oh, sorry, ma'am, 60%.
Okay, fine. You have worked in electoral literacy club.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think that India is electorally literate now?
Ma'am, not all population is electorally literate. There are some youth, some population who got better literacy. They have better literacy in terms of technical education, but there is still lacking in terms of electoral literacy, specifically in the remote areas.
Okay. Do you think that we are more politically aware now, or it is just the marketing done during elections?
Ma'am, due to social media and the reach of media to the various remote areas, many people are aware regarding the political situation, but they are aware about the political situation. Most of the people do not aware about the institution, how it works. So it's a surface level understanding regarding the politics, but we have to focus on deep level understanding where every people understand regarding the political system.
What is power?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, power is the ability where you can use over other people to pursue your interest.
Okay. But there is an alternative conception of power. Hannah Arendt has given an alternative conception
Yes,
of power. Are you aware of that concept?
Yes, ma'am. I am aware about that.
Can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Hannah Arendt redefined the power, where she believes that power is a concept where when people come together and act collectively, then power emerges. So basically, she represented the republicanism ideology, where she focused on participation of people in the public space. So when people participate in public space, they have got the power.
What is the significance of this alternative concept of power?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it redefines the power where in traditional sense power has been seen as a coercive method. So when she redefined the power, it highlighted the importance of people to participate in the public space and the way through which people can eliminate the chances of totalitarianism and authoritarianism. So in that aspect, her concept is important.
Okay. When I asked you about the concept of power, you told me the definition in which it is about establishing your dominance.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't you think that the definition of power should be updated now, because in your mind the definition of power is still about dominance?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We have to update the definition of power. In traditional sense, it has been seen as coercive, but in modern aspect, we have to redefine as a power in terms of hands in the power in hands of people, where they collectively utilize it.
Why do you think there is so much social acceptance of civil servants?
Ma'am, there are two basically reasons. The nature of our society, it is in transition. So most of the people have a respect for the institution, which further improved by the our colonial history, where the civil servants, specifically from the British era, have been glorified as a elite class in the society. So that is the one aspect. And second thing, most of our population is under the poverty, where which dependent on the government for various supply like food grains and other basic services. So civil servant helps in providing those services. So for them, it is like a my bap, which defined by the Ramchandra Guha.
Okay. So don't you think that there is social acceptance because civil servants have power?
Ma'am, it's integration of both due to our societal nature, the history, and also civil servants have power, but it's more in terms of responsibility. People start to assert their dominance regarding their rights and privileges. So civil servants will be come under responsibility rather than power.
Which concept of power you are going to implement as a civil servant?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, power as a responsibility. When you have power, you get a responsibility to do a better job, distribute resources on the just manner. So I will take that aspect.
Okay. Uh, why would you not take Hannah Arendt's aspect for power?
Ma'am, because I will be in the institution where I don't have any political political biasness, where I can go and mobilize people to participate in the political process. So I have to abide by the institution and rules which institution provides. So I can't abide by that power.
Okay. Hannah Arendt's concept is not about political power. It is about people coming together, understanding their responsibilities. The concept of power of taking the responsibilities as a civil servant is like a savior complex, because we already know that there are self-government institutions, they need to work better for governance. So now do you think that Hannah Arendt concept of power is irrelevant for you?
No, ma'am, I don't think so. It's irrelevant me, but most of my focus will be on responsibility and upholding the rules and regulations. I can facilitate the participation of people in political space, but I have to more focus on my responsibilities.
Okay. You do reflective writing as well.
Yes, ma'am.
What are your reflections on UPSC preparation and on UPSC aspirants?
Ma'am, first, UPSC preparation is uncertain. So you have to have the courage and strong vision where you can sail through the uncertainty. Second thing, to clear the UPSC or have a chance in the UPSC, you need to work consistently. So most of the aspect where aspirants fails is to maintain the consistency.
Okay, fine. Do you know what is a charismatic authority?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, a charismatic authority is one of the model given by the Weber, where he believes that particular leader has a charisma and which kind of speaking and oratory skill, where people get attracted. So people trust him, start to follow him, so which gives him authority. So that is the charismatic authority.
Do you think Donald Trump won because of charismatic authority?
Ma'am, there are multiple factors for the winning of Donald Trump. Charismatic authority is one of the part where he has a charisma in terms of people who got unemployed due to migration, people lost their job, and most of the workers population which follows Donald Trump blindly. So this is the one of the aspect in charismatic authority.
Okay. He recently declared that there will be only two genders in America.
Yes.
Would you support this kind of policy?
No, ma'am, I don't support this kind of policy because it alienates a particular section from the political system. So it creates distrust, and over the period of time, it will be not good for the social harmony and maintaining the law and order in the society.
So why do you think he is doing this thing in a very liberal society? What is the rationale behind that, and who is he trying to appeal in this?
Yes. Ma'am, his voter base is far right in the USA, particularly the youth. So he trying to appease them through its various policy. Those decision may not afford in the Supreme Court or judiciary, but he is trying to showcase that I am still trying to uphold the principles according to the rights and conservatives.
Okay. Do you think that there is a danger of fascism looming across the world?
Ma'am, fascism rises when there is a crisis in the society. Due to globalization, in some societies we have been seeing the crisis of unemployment, the influx of refugees and migration, which created insecurity among the people. So there is a rise of trend in terms of fascism. If we see Italy, the recent France, and the USA, but over the period of time, people will understand it is not going to benefit them in terms of improving the life condition. So they will against counter that rise of fascism.
Fascism was never overthrown by people. You might remember this thing. This is always said in political science that
Yes,
people don't overthrow fascism.
yes, sir.
It ended because of World War. So, in this case, now we are nuclear powered. Do you think if fascism will come now, it will be permanent?
Ma'am, I don't think so. Fascism will be permanent because it's a short-term term. There are other factors also which will control the fascism. If we see the Brazil's example, where people of Brazil countered the rise of Bolsonaro, who is also showing the far-right trends. When people got to know there is awareness regarding civil society participation, the global society, the social media, which counters the rise of fascism. So I think this time people will overturn the fascism.
Okay. Do you think in India, if we are able to build civil society, we won't need bureaucrats?
Ma'am, civil society helps in reaching to the last people possible, but we still need bureaucrats because civil society is based on their limited interest regarding their members only. But bureaucrats thinks about the larger population, particularly the marginalized section and diverse section of the society. So civil society helps in reaching to the last section and improving governance, but they are not able to replace the bureaucracy.
Actually, it is vice versa, what you said. Okay. Tell me what is more important for India, that whether we have a very vibrant civil society or the bureaucracy should not lose its power.
Ma'am, those things can't be in binary. If we have vibrant civil society, they will mobilize the people and it will assert the accountability and transparency on the bureaucracy. So ultimately, they will have power, but they have to use in responsible manner. So if we have vibrant civil society, they will force bureaucracy to use power in responsible manner.
Okay. Personal is political. What do you understand by this statement?
Yes. Ma'am, personal is political is a statement and the tagline of the recent feminist movement, where they want to counter the division created by the traditional political scholars like Aristotle, where women have to reside in the family and take care of the family, and whatever woman issues has been there, the issues can be resolved by the head of family, particularly the male. So they don't have to consider about the politics. So feminists want to counter that narrative, and they want to establish that they will participate in the political space, and state have to blur the line between personal and political. So whenever there is a crisis in the family like dowry violence, so state can interfere and protect the woman against particular violence.
Are you sure this is the concept?
Ma'am, in my knowledge, I am aware about that concept.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sir.
Thank you.
So last question, Kapil. Who is your favorite? The current Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, or the first Prime Minister, Shri Jawaharlal Nehru?
Sir, there are good things about both Prime Minister. Like Narendra Modi, he established the India in the.
Yeah, that is fine. But who is your favorite?
Sir, I particularly don't have affiliation towards both, but I do like Lal Bahadur Shastri.
No, my question is between Nehru ji and Modi ji.
Sir, I don't have any particular affection towards this.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, your interview is completed.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah, you can sit.
Okay.
We'll give the feedback. You know? So, in the introduction, you can elaborate a bit more about you,
Yes.
like your traits, something about your hobby, and आपका greeting is fine. Greeting आपको किया था क्या? हाँ, मैम को नहीं किया था. So I think you forgot. You just greeted me, ना? और clarity of communication है. आपका thinking process is like you are systematic in your thinking process. You are able to communicate what you want to communicate very clearly, and you have prepared well on the Kapil word. But जैसे आपने वहाँ पे सांख्य फिलोसफी यूज की, तो गीता का सेकंड चैप्टर वो सांख्य फिलोसफी पे बेस्ड है, तो थोड़ा सा यू कैन जस्ट सी, यू नो. एंड क्योंकि आप नॉन ड्यूलिज्म की बात कर रहे हैं सांख्य, तो नॉन ड्यूलिज्म का भी थोड़ा सा देख लीजिएगा क्या फिलोसफी है ना, दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है. और जो महाकुंभ है उनका लिंक ये है कि क्योंकि आदि शंकराचार्य ने ही ये अखाड़े सिस्टम चालू किया था, अखाड़ा सिस्टम, और हिस्टोरिकल भी ये रेफरेंस देखा जाता है कि जो महाकुंभ है वो शंकराचार्य के बाद ही शायद स्टार्ट हुआ था. मतलब अभी जो रेफरेंसेस हैं उससे ये पता चलता है कि उससे पहले शायद नहीं था ये जो स्नान वाला सिस्टम है. और लाइव स्टॉक सेक्टर को थोड़ा सा आप अच्छा कर सकते हैं, और काफी सारी स्कीम्स थी जो आप बता सकते थे, लाइव स्टॉक मिशन, कामधेनु आयोग, तो थोड़ा सा डिटेल में कर लीजिएगा उसको, लाइव स्टॉक सेक्टर को. ओपिनियन बेस्ड क्वेश्चन में थोड़ा सा आप इलाबोरेट भी कर सकते हैं. जैसे जो काउ विजिलेंटलिज्म वाला क्वेश्चन था, तो वो तो आपने, मैं तो करेक्शन कर ही दिया मैंने आपको, वो तो आप पॉइंट समझ गए होंगे कि अगर आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि सीनियर ऑर्डर लिख के दे, आप ये बोल सकते हैं कि आई शुड गेट रिटन ऑर्डर एंड देन आई विल चेक इज इट एज पर द लॉ और नॉट. क्योंकि मंत्री तो कुछ भी लिख के दे देंगे.
Yes, sir.
है ना, तो दे आर लाइक उनके ऊपर इतना कुछ इशू नहीं होता है. Politically they can save themselves, but who will save you?
Yes, yes,
And it will also unnecessarily put you into bad light that you are aligned to the political people. ना,
Yes.
उनके ऑर्डर पे आप चल जाते हैं, तो आप तो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनली अपॉइंटेड है ना.
Yes.
आपके पास कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल प्रोटेक्शन भी है.
Yes.
तो आप सेफली डिनाई कर सकते हो अगर उनके अनलॉफुल ऑर्डर्स हैं, चाहे वो रिटन में भी हो.
Yes.
नेक्स्ट है कि आप उसी में, जैसे आपने ये तो बता दिया कि मैं उनकी बात नहीं मानूंगा, बट आप क्या करेंगे फिर? Then you can just say कि I will do the impartial investigation and then as per the outcomes of the report we will take the action.
Yes.
थोड़ा सा हल्का सा वो दे सकते हैं आप.
Yes.
लास्ट वाला जो क्वेश्चन था, तो आप शायद ये सोच रहे हैं कि अगर आप मोदी जी को बोलेंगे तो पॉलिटिकल एफिलिएशन हो जाएगा, है ना?
Yes, sir.
तो देखिए, पॉलिटिकल एफिलिएशन जरूरी थोड़ी है. मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि कौन आपका फेवरेट है, यानी कि इट्स नॉट इक्वल टू दैट politically you should be aligned to that person.
Yes.
तो ये लास्ट ईयर क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था, तो मतलब ये कुछ इसका आंसर कुछ इस तरह से हो सकता है कि जैसे आपने स्टार्टिंग तो सही की थी वो, लेकिन आप ये कह सकते हो बिकॉज आई हैव सीन मोदी जी इन माय लाइफ टाइम, सो आई गोट अट्रैक्टेड बाय हिम एट द इंडिविजुअल लेवल.
Yes.
यू कैन से दैट. मतलब आई एम नॉट इम्पोजिंग दिस पॉइंट ऑन यू, बट मैं जस्ट आपको एक सोचने का तरीका दे रहा हूँ. इफ यू वांट यू कैन यूज दिस आइडिया.
Yes, sir.
कि मतलब यहाँ पर लॉजिक ये दे सकते हो, क्योंकि मैंने नेहरू जी को देखा नहीं है, उनकी फिलोसफीज, उनकी जो मतलब एज ए प्राइम मिनिस्टर ही हैज डन वेरी वेल, एंड बट आई हैव नॉट सीन इन पर्सन, सो आई कांट से मच अबाउट हिम, बट आई हैव सीन मोदी जी इन माय लाइफ टाइम, इन माय यूथफुल. सो मतलब इफ यू वांट टू से जस्ट मैंने आपको आइडिया दिया बिकॉज इट इज योर चॉइस कि आप क्या बोलना चाहते हैं, बट कंप्लीटली, क्योंकि मेरा क्वेश्चन आप आंसर ही नहीं कर रहे हो.
Yes.
आप डर रहे हो कि मैं कहीं गलत ना ले लें मुझसे, मैं तो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ कि हु इज योर फेवरेट, तो बता सकते हो, आप बता सकते हो एट पर्सनल लेवल आई लाइक हिम बिकॉज ऑफ हिज क्वालिटीज एंड विच इज नॉट इक्वल टू दैट आई एम पॉलिटिकल अलाइन टू हिज पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, है ना? तो ये थोड़ा सा आपको क्रिस्टल क्लैरिटी अपने थॉट प्रोसेस में लानी होगी, ठीक है? तो काफी मतलब स्मॉल निट्टी ग्रिटीज को थोड़ा सा ओपिनियन बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस में सोच सकते हो, मतलब कोई ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट नहीं है, ग्रे भी हो सकता है। ठीक है,
थैंक यू
जी, वेलकम।
कॉन्फिडेंस तो आपका अच्छा है ना? पॉइंट ये है कि कहीं कहीं पे मैंने आपका जो चेक करने की कोशिश की कि आप ब्यूरोक्रेसी में जाना किस हद तक डिफेंड कर सकते हो, तो आप एक्सट्रीम में जा रहे हो उसमें, है ना? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, जब हम सिविल सोसाइटी की बात करते हैं तो सिविल सोसाइटी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन किसी पर्टिकुलर इशू के लिए नहीं होते हैं, वो ओवरऑल अवेयरनेस रेज करते हैं। और हमारे प्रधानमंत्री का भी तो है ना कि आत्मनिर्भर भारत है। आप एसएचजी देख लो या कोई भी इशू का डिमांड देख लो, वो उसकी अवेयरनेस सिविल सोसाइटी रेज करती है। ब्यूरोक्रेसी अगर ब्यूरोक्रेट्स नए पैराडाइम में कर पाएं तो कर पाएं, अदरवाइज सबसे अच्छा इंस्टीट्यूशन नहीं है लोगों के लिए बेनिफिट्स डिलीवर करने के लिए। तो हमें यहाँ पे ये चीज़ एक्सेप्ट करनी है। फिर आप देखो, एथिक्स में भी बार बार ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जा रहा है कि क्या ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है, रूल्स को इम्प्लीमेंट करना उस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में कि ओवरऑल लोगों की मदद करना, क्योंकि फिर आपको एक एज अ सिविल सोसाइटी का सप्लीमेंट जैसे देखा जा रहा है। क्योंकि इंडिया में सिविल सोसाइटी डेवलप नहीं है उतनी ज़्यादा, तो हम क्या करेंगे? सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट के बारे में बोलते हैं ना कि वही बेस्ट फॉर्म होगा लोगों के लिए, है ना? तो आप डिफेंड कर रहे हो ब्यूरोक्रेसी को कि नहीं, ब्यूरोक्रेसी के पास पावर रहे, वो जरूरी है ना? तो बैलेंस पर्सपेक्टिव रखिए, है ना? नाइदर वी कैन गिव अवे ब्यूरोक्रेसी, लेकिन सिविल सोसाइटी का भी डेवलप होना इंडिया में बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है। तभी ब्यूरोक्रेसी से डिमांड कर पाएंगे, तभी लोगों को पब्लिक सर्विस मिल पाएंगे, क्योंकि अभी तो अच्छी सड़कों की डिमांड भी नहीं है ना लोगों के, है ना? वो सारी चीज़ें पॉलिटिकली भी वो चीज़ें थोड़ी कम होती जा रही हैं, और ये वाली चीज़ भी है। सो इसमें आप देख लीजिए, इलेक्टोरल लिटरेसी पे काफ़ी सवाल पूछे जा सकते हैं, है ना? आपका महाराष्ट्र का अभी इलेक्शन हुआ है, तो टर्नआउट कितना रहा है? अगर टर्नआउट ज़्यादा है, कम है, तो डेमोक्रेसी में किस तरीके के ये ट्रेंड शो कर रहा है? ये सारी चीज़ें हैं। ओके, तो आप आर्टिकुलेट तो कर लेते हो कोई भी पॉइंट को, बट उसका सही होना, उसका बैलेंस्ड होना भी ज़रूरी है। ओके, अदरवाइज यू आर गुड।
थैंक यू।
ओके, फाइन। एनीथिंग एल्स?
नो सर। Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.